So if you're here because you think I can help you with a wide set vagina, if the title of this video lured you in, I'm really sorry, but I can't help. That part was just the ode to the ever so quotable and famous movie Mean Girls. And if you've seen the movie, then you know what I'm talking about. Hi everybody, I'm Jackie, aka Jackie O. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If the title of the video lured you in, and you are looking for tips on how to fix a wide set vagina, I'm sorry, but you've clicked the wrong video. Yes, it was very much so a trap to get you here and to keep you here. If you are looking for ways on how you can fix a heavy flow, heavy menstrual cycle, heavy bleeding, and this video is going to be a little bit graphic, guys, so go ahead and put the kitties to bed. Put the kitties to bed. I can't help you with the wide set vagina, but I can help you with a heavy flow. This is going to be today's Fix It Friday topic. It's not makeup related, but hey, it's beauty, and most of my audience is women. And I know that most of you guys can benefit from this. Now, if you're one of those women that have already been through menopause and you're just old as hell and you came here to brag about, I'm so glad this video ain't for you, okay? If you'd like to wait to the end of the video where we give out trophies and cookies for ladies like you can go ahead and wait for then. Until then, this is for videos for women like me who still have to deal with these sufferers of dealing with the menstrual cycle. It's not cool, it's not fun, but hey, it's a part of life. And this is not the type of video that it's not like I want to avoid it, and you know, it's natural. It's a part of life having a menstrual cycle. There's nothing demonic or bad about it. It's inconvenient, yes, and since you have to go through that process every single month, you might as well make that process as pleasant as you possibly can, right? So I randomly decided to do a little Google search. I mean, Google is just, you can find everything on Google, maybe even a husband, you never know. I've never checked, but I'll put that on my list of things to do. I didn't find a way to stop the period, and I'm fine with that. I'm not really trying to like be anti-period, but I did come across a way some women are dealing with how to cope a period, how to decrease the blood flow of the period. And a lot of pregnant women are actually using this also to help ease them through labor. It is called Red Raspberry Leaves. This is a vitamin supplement. I bought this at my local vitamin shop store, and the brand is called Nature's Way. I'm not quite sure on the exact scientific way that it works, but the one thing that I did find out is it works to help tone the uterus and relax the uterus. So apparently when the uterus is relaxed and when it's toned, your menstrual cycle is more regulated. It comes more regularly. So for those of you guys that have kind of a very unsteady cycle, this will help with that. If you have heavy blood flow, this will help with that too. If you deal with cramps, this will overall just help with the overall menstrual cycle. And I will just give you guys a little bit about my cycle and what I experience normally versus what I experience taking these vitamins, okay? I would say I have somewhat of what I would consider a normal period, okay? So it's not overly heavy, it's not really overly light, it's just normal. It lasts about 5, maybe even sometimes 6 days. I might get like light spotting on that last day, and it goes away. I don't really deal with too much. The older I get, the more pleasant, I guess, the experience is. It's not as unbearable, but cramps are really not that bad. It's just normal. I don't really have a super heavy cycle. It's just normal. On the first day, I normally will go through about 3 super tampons. I don't have to get like super jumbo. They're just regular super tampons from any name brand tampon brand you can think of, okay? One, I'll start with the tampon in the morning. By midday, I'll change it out because, you know, you kind of feel a little and then at the end of the night I'll change it again right before bedtime, and then in the morning I'll feel, you know, woo. So it's basically like 3 throughout that one day, and then as my cycle goes on, I'll gradually transition over to regulars, over to lights, and be done with the cycle, okay? When I started taking this vitamin, my menstrual cycle, I did this experiment a couple weeks ago. I started my cycle on a Monday, okay? I started taking these vitamins later on that evening, I would say around 4 p.m.-ish, okay? And I noticed, no, actually, you know what? I think I started my cycle on a Tuesday. No, that was on a Monday. No, that was on a Monday. Okay, I started taking that on a Monday, and what happened? It was late in the evening, so I'd already been on tampon number 1, okay? I noticed immediate, you know how some vitamins, they kind of take a couple days to like work throughout your body and for you to like see any noticeable changes. I noticed that I did not actually have to do a tampon change until the following day. Now, I'm not saying leave your tampons in for 14 hours. What I'm saying is my cycle was light enough to where it wasn't super, I know this is really gross, I know it's graphic, but it was light enough to when I put in, you know, I did the tampon change that evening, I was able to sleep on it the night until the following day, versus on a normal cycle day, I would go throughout the day, I would have to go to bed with a fresh tampon with the assumption that it would be ready to be changed again in the morning. But I noticed immediate results upon using this vitamin, and I was extremely impressed. I also noticed that the following day, instead of using supers again, I normally go through supers for the first 2 days, I was able to just use regulars, and I didn't have to change them. You know how when it's like day one period, when you laugh or when you're gonna stand up and you just kind of like, oh, I don't want to move. I don't want to like put my leg up. I don't want to cough. I don't want to sneeze. It might be kind of, I didn't have to worry about any of that. I was just on chill mode throughout the entire cycle. I really felt like it helped decrease the blood flow. I noticed that I not only went through less tampon changes, but when my cycle started that Monday, it actually abruptly ended that Thursday. Normally it would last through like a Friday or through Saturday. Like I would get light spotting the last 2 days and it just completely stopped. And I was like, oh wow. So I can just imagine if that's how it reacted to me, and this is my little bodily experiment. If you have a really, really heavy flow, or those of you guys that just kind of, the overall menstrual cycle experience is just not pleasant for you, I really think you should try this. I mean, it worked for me. I noticed, like I said, decreased blood flow, and my period overall was just shortened. So I'm going to start using this, and I'm not going to take this every day. I'm actually thinking what I'm going to start doing is start taking this vitamin a week before I know when my cycle is going to come, just to kind of prepare my body, and then take it throughout the duration of my cycle and just be done. And that way I can kind of save the vitamin. I did my research, you guys. I'm not a doctor. I cannot tell you what this is going to be compatible with depending on whatever you're taking now, medications, supplements. Please, by any means, if you are interested in trying it, ask your doctor, do your research, just like I did, okay? I can only give you my personal experience on it and tell you that I give it a definite positive. It was something that I would definitely continue taking and implementing into my diet and healthcare routine, and I'm satisfied with it. I love it. It showed me immediate results. I didn't have to like wait a couple weeks for it to get acclimated in my body, and it just made my menstrual cycle so much more pleasant. So I really hope that you guys found this video helpful. Let me know if you guys have heard of it, tried it, had any success with it. I would love to hear your feedback on different ways that you like making the PMS process just more, I guess, less excruciating for some people. Good luck if you try it, and let me know if it works out for you guys. I really hope to see you guys on my next video. Tomorrow is Saturday. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a first impressions on the Kat Von D Shade and Light eye palette. So please stay tuned and make sure you come back and check that out. If you are new to my channel, be sure to subscribe on your way out so you can get more Fix It Friday tips and things like that just make life so much easier. Thank you again so much for watching. I will see you guys on tomorrow's video, and that's all I've got to say. Bye.